Yep.
Hi guys, welcome to this episode. Today I'm just going to be talking about the features on this Canon 250D. Okay, so it's a 250D, and I'm just going to talk about the overview of this camera. You can book these out in the building. We've got a couple of these available, but you need to speak to staff in order to be able to book them. So to switch on your camera, just basically click on that, so it's on. You've got manual mode, you've got shutter aperture mode, program mode, auto mode, which is a green one, C, and you've got what's this one do? You've got grey mode, I think it is. So you've got all these different modes that you can use. You've got filming, so if you want to film, you can do filming mode, and you've got your normal photography mode as well. You've got your hot shoe, you've got your digital viewfinder, you've got your filming, so that little dot there allows you to film. You've got your bin over here, your play button, your standard connectivity for HDMI and AV. Your batteries over here, so if you want to get your battery out, just click on that, slide that very gently across, and your battery will pop out. Okay, and you've got your, if you want to connect it to a tripod or a monopod, you've got your connectivity here as well. You've got your mic, if you want to connect it to a mic over here as well, so your audio. And this also moves, so you can move these around. Okay, so if you're shooting in sort of, you know, like, you know, it's on a sunny day and you don't want to be sort of blinded by the light, you can shoot like that maybe, for example. Okay, so that's quite useful. This is touchscreen as well. It comes, this camera has an 18 to 55mm lens. So if you do sort of book one of these out, you would get one of these lenses. But you do need to sort of speak to staff to see if there's, you know, better lenses, really, to tell you the truth. To take your lens off, just basically push this button down, pull it forward, and then just take it out. And when you want to put it back in, just put it back in, align the dots, and then just push it back, and you hear a little click. You got image stabilization on, manual on, and when you want to take a picture, all you do is you press your release button, and it will allow you to take a picture. Okay, so I'll just quickly show you how to navigate through the LCD screen. I'm not going to go too much into detail. So you click on that button there, and I'm in program mode. So if I just click on that again, so there's my screen. If I click on info, it will show me all my screens. So I've got my viewfinder, and if I click on that again, it will go off, and if I click on that again, it will come back on again. If I go to auto mode, the camera allows me to change certain things only. So if I go back into, say, manual mode and go to here, so I can sort of change various things within the camera. Okay, so if I click on info, I'm in a digital viewfinder, so if you want to change the shutter, you just click on that, move it in and out like this, so you can change the shutter speed. That little button goes back. Your f-stop, your aperture, you can increase and decrease it, and if you want to change the ISO, you click on that, you can increase and decrease the ISO as well. So all very useful. So if I click back on that again, here's my LCD screen. If I click on this Q button, I could change the one stop, the metering, the white balance. I can sort of change the different textures of white balance on here as well, which is again quite useful. So yeah, like I said, you know, to begin with, I would just suggest put it in auto and just have a little play with it. Press the release button just to get a feel for it. So you know, you sort of kind of gauge where things are. You know, so you know, you're a bit more familiar with the settings. But again, like I said, you just literally go into your camera and you can just change various things like this. And again, it's touchscreen, so you can just literally touch them, sort of zoom in and out. So I'm in manual mode, and again, in manual mode, there isn't much features to play around with really. So you know, if I click on set, I can change the contrast, I can change the, you know, neutral. I just press OK and it changes it. If I go to manual mode, I've got more settings. So if I go to manual mode, you can clearly see there's more settings. So I can change the white balance. I can go back. It's touchscreen. So if I sort of click on the screen, anywhere in the screen, it will focus in as well, which is really, really useful. And again, if I click on the Q button, I can go back and sort of just go through all my settings and change whatever I want to change. So again, if I click on this button here, yep, so I've gone back to my LCD screen. I can change my shutter speed. Okay, I'm happy with that. I can change, just click on that, f-stop, aperture, change that. and my ISO as well, I can change that as well. I'm gonna have an auto, tell you the truth. So yeah, those are some basic features. So if you guys want to book these out, I would suggest just at the moment just use your auto mode, you know, just to have a little play with. And if you want to film, it's that one there. And if you click on your Q button, it allows you to change the file size from full HD, you know, and you can sort of change it to 4K and whatever file size you want, really. I'm not going to go into the menu button. So all I wanted to show you was just how these cameras are used. So if you do use one of these, please, when you use it, make sure you put it like that, okay? You know, we're not issuing these out to lots and lots of students, so when you use them, please be careful, because we don't have many of these available for you guys to use. But like, obviously, this is an entry-level camera, 250D, and yeah, they're not bad. They're not bad for like just, you know, sort of, you know, for a little bit of photography and filming to get you started, and the quality is half decent as well. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Bye.